Make 2026 the year you launch your business, the year you transform into an entrepreneur, founder, boss. One powerful move puts your future firmly in your hands, starting a business with Shopify. If you've got an idea you can't shake or a store you've already designed in your head, with Shopify, 2026 is when you can finally make it happen. Shopify gives you everything you need to sell online and in person. Billions of entrepreneurs have already made this leap, from household names like Gymshark to first-time businesses like Watch This. Shopify gives you all the tools to easily build your dream store. Choose from hundreds of beautiful templates that you can customize to match your brand. The setup is fast with Shopify's built-in AI tools that write product descriptions and headlines and help you edit product photos. Marketing is built in too. Create email and social campaigns that reach customers wherever they scroll. As you grow, Shopify grows with you. Handle more orders, expand to new markets, and do it all from the same dashboard. In 2026, stop waiting and start selling with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/DCR. Go to shopify.com/DCR. That's shopify.com/DCR. Hear your first this year with Shopify.
I get so many headaches every month.
It could be chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more.
Botox, onabotulinum toxin A, prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine. It's not for those who have 14 or fewer headache days a month. Prescription Botox is injected by your doctor. Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, including ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Why wait? Ask your doctor. Visit BotoxChronicMigraine.com or call 1-800-44-BOTOX to learn more.
Well, it's 8 a.m. Eastern, April 1st, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is up slightly at $68,687. Ethereum is up slightly at $2,134, and Binance Coin is up slightly at $614.
Get business done with the new American Express Graphite Business Cash Unlimited card. With unlimited 2% cash back on all eligible purchases, unlimited 5% cash back on flights and prepaid hotels booked through American Express Travel Online, and a flexible spending capacity that can grow with your business, you'll have the confidence to keep building. Apply today and earn a welcome offer of $1,500 cash back after you spend $50,000 in qualifying purchases on your new card within the first 6 months of card membership. Terms apply. Learn more at go.amex/graphite.
K-pop Demon Hunters Haja Boy's breakfast meal and Huntrix meal have just dropped at McDonald's. They're calling this a battle for the fans. What do you say to that, Rumi?
It's not a battle. So glad the Saja Boys could take breakfast and give our meal the rest of the day.
It is an honor to share.
No, it's our honor.
It is our larger honor.
No, really. Stop.
You can really feel the respect in this battle. Pick a meal to pick a side.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's while supplies last.
Well, Google's latest quantum research has reopened the debate over Bitcoin's long-term security by showing a much more efficient version of Shor's algorithm, which could eventually break the elliptic curve cryptography used by Bitcoin and Ethereum. Google is now targeting 2029 for its own migration to post-quantum cryptography. Some crypto figures say this makes the threat feel far more urgent, with leaders saying that Google's 2029 timeline should be a wake-up call, especially with the risk of harvest now, decrypt later attacks and large amounts of Bitcoin sitting in wallet types that may be vulnerable. Others struck a more measured tone. Ethereum researcher Justin Drake called the paper a major development, but said real-world attack timelines are still uncertain, depending on hardware and trade-offs between speed and qubit efficiency. The broader takeaway is that post-quantum upgrades are possible but messy, since decentralized networks cannot move quickly, and any transition would likely require years of coordination, technical redesign, user migration, and possibly forks. Coinbase has already formed a quantum advisory board, and the Ethereum Foundation had created a post-quantum security team in January. Well, the Uniswap Foundation said it had about $86 million in total assets at the end of 2025, including $50 million in cash and stablecoins, and it expects that treasury to fund operations through January 2027. In its unaudited financial summary, the foundation said roughly $106 million is allocated to grants and incentives, and another $26 million is set aside for operating costs and employee token awards safeguards, though that runway could change depending on governance updates tied to the recently approved unification proposal. Uniswap remains one of the largest decentralized exchanges and stayed near the top of DeFi fee generation in 2025, while crypto hacks and exploits caused $52 million in losses across 20 major incidents in March, according to PeckShield, up 96% from February's $27 million. While Australia has passed the Corporations Amendment Bill 2025, a major crypto regulation bill that cleared both houses of Parliament after being introduced by the Treasury in November 2025, the law requires crypto exchanges, digital asset platforms, and tokenized custody platforms to hold an Australian financial services license, bringing them under the country's existing financial services regime. Under the framework, firms must act efficiently, honestly, and fairly, clearly explain how customer assets are stored, and maintain strong governance and risk controls. While the bill does not formally define digital assets, the explanatory memo says they fall under the same broad legal treatment as other assets, including property, consumer, insolvency, criminal, family, and tax law. The rules are expected to start 12 months after royal assent, with a transition period for businesses to comply. And finally, Franklin Templeton, which manages more than $1.7 trillion, has agreed to buy 250 Digital, a coin fund spinoff, to expand its crypto investment business and launch a new institutional-focused arm called Franklin Crypto. The deal brings over 250 Digital's investment team and liquid crypto strategies, with former coin fund executives set to co-lead the new unit alongside Franklin Digital Assets' veteran team. The company said the business will target pensions, sovereign wealth funds, and other institutional investors, and it will also invest in the strategies itself, though financial terms were not disclosed. The move builds on Franklin's existing crypto footprint, which dates back to 2018 and already includes a roughly 50-person digital assets team. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
Have you ever wondered what businesses are doing and should be doing to tackle climate change? Then check out the award-winning and chart-topping podcast, Climate Rising, produced by Harvard Business School and hosted by me, Professor Mike Toffel. Recently named one of the best environmental podcasts by Earth.org, Climate Rising shares a behind-the-scenes look at how some of the world's top entrepreneurs and business leaders are addressing climate change, from climate storytelling and marketing to AI, regenerative agriculture, and beyond. Don't miss out. Follow and listen to Climate Rising wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you want the truth about the organic food on your plate? Then check out the chart-topping Real Organic podcast. Recently named one of the best climate podcasts by Earth.org, it's hosted by Dave Chapman and me, Lindley Dixon. Each week, we feature eye-opening interviews with farmers, scientists, authors, and journalists to uncover the forces reshaping the food system, from why corporate lobbying is redefining what organic means to how organic farmers are fighting back. So don't miss it. Follow and listen to the Real Organic podcast wherever you get your podcasts.